Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do a very summery, bright, pink, sparkly look today. So we're going to start off with priming our face using Clinique's Super Primer. And then we're going to go in with Morphe's 35P palette and use that natural shade in that palette. And then we're going to place that all over the lid area. This will be our shade that helps blend out all the darker colors. It'd be easier to help us blend it out using this first. Then we're going to go in with the Morphe's 35B palette. This is the palette we're going to be mainly using for our colors. We're going to start off with that pink color right there. And then this color is going to be the main color that we use in this look. This will stay mainly in the lid and crease area. We don't want to take it too high or too low. But yeah, just using circular and windshield wiper motions to blend that all out. Alright, and I'm just going to keep using windshield wiper circular motions to blend that all out. And once you're ready to blend, once you're ready to think it's all blended out, then we can go on to the next step, which will be pink glitter from the same palette. And we're going to place this pink glitter all over the lid area. We can bring this a little bit above the lid area, but I want to keep this mainly in the lid area. I'm going to be using my finger and just patting and pressing motions. I'm just going to pack that all over my lid on both sides. Then I'm going to go back in and use the fluffy brush and blend that pink more in the crease area. I feel like it's easier to blend colors in pieces and not all at once. It just helps you have more control and less craziness, I feel like. So I'm just going to add that back to my crease using circular and windshield wiper motions. And then I'm going to pack more sparkle, of course. Can never have too much sparkle, I think. So yeah, just using my finger and just packing that all over the lid area. Then I'm going to go in and highlight my brow bone with that color right there in the same 35B palette. And what I'm going to do is start from the brow bone where it arches and then blend it downward. That has always helped me to have more control and blend everything out evenly so there's no harsh lines. And I'll do a little bit on the corners of the upper lid area just to help blend all those colors out and brighten the inner corner. And again, I'm just going to go in with my fluffy brush and blend that all out. I'm not getting any extra color or foundation, eyeshadow on it. Sorry, I can't think today. But I'm just going to go back in there and blend it all out. And then we're going to go in and use La Mer's Skin Tint in shade 2. I'm going to just place it in spots of my skin, on my skin, and then blend it out with a fluffy Morphe brush. And when I'm blending it out, I'm wanting to push the foundation into my skin using little circular and pushing motions. Then I'm going to go in and conceal my under eyes, my forehead, my nose, cupid's bow, and chin area. I'm using Clinique's Airbrush Finish concealer in shade Natural Fair, number 4. And then I'm going to go in with a damp beauty blender, of course, and I'm going to go in and use pressing and pushing motions going back and forth under my eyes. It's so nice here today in Oregon. It's about 83 degrees. I'm so ready, been ready for this warm weather. Took too long. Then I'm going to set my under eye concealer using Maybelline's Fit Me Pressed Powder in Shave Ivory. And then a small Morphe fluffy brush. And I'm going to press and push and go back and forth and press that powder into my fine lines and setting my concealer so it does not move throughout the day. Then I'm going to go back in and do my under eye eyeshadow. I'm going to use that reddish, orangish color right there in a flat eyeshadow brush. And I'll start on the corner of my eyes, and I'm going to make a very sharp line and then blend halfway. Blend downwards. I'm not going to go all the way to the corner of my eye because I wanted to keep it like as open and bright as possible, and I feel like if I did bring it that close it would close down and just be too hard on my eyes, to make my eyes sink too deeply. So I'm going to go in and use the fluffy brush in that orangish color and blend downwards and make that all even and blend it out. No harsh lines. Then I'm going to go in with that bright color in my Morphe 35U palette, and I'm going to put more highlight on my brow bone. I feel like it should be having more highlight and brightness to just brighten up my inner eye and my eye area. Again, I'm just going to start with the arch of the brow bone and blend downwards. And then I'm going to take it into my inner corner of my eye and open it up and make it brighter and just fan it upward and outward and everywhere that you can possibly apply it, because I want my eye to be as open as possible, appear as open as possible, and as bright and awake as possible. And then I'm going to go in with my primer. I am using the Clinique's Building Primer. And I'll put one or two coats on there just like mascara, top and bottom lashes. And then I'm going to go in with Estee Lauder's mascara. I'm not sure exactly what the name is, but I will link it down below. It is in black, of course. And I'll put 2 coats of mascara on both bottom and top lashes. This is one of my favorite mascaras, especially for my lashes not being as long as most. This really helps them be very long and spread out and full. Then I'm going to go in with Estee Lauder's blush. This was in one of their gifts with purchases a couple years ago, and it's almost all gone. Pure Color Blush 10 Lover's Blush. This is more of an orange, coppery bronzer blush. I love it so much. Peaches on my cheeks are one of my favorites ever. I love it. I think it looks good on everybody. So if you are looking for a good blush or aren't sure which color would look good on you, peach is always a good go-to look for anybody. And then I'm going to go in with MAC's Viva Glam 2. That's what it's called, I think. Very nude shade. One of my favorites. Then I'm going to go in and then fill my brows. I'm just going to use an eyeshadow that matches my brow bone, my brown hairs. Nothing too fancy, just filling them in, and then I'm going to sharpen them up with concealer and then blend it out with a beauty blender. Want it to look as natural as possible because I'm not a big fan of doing your brows too crazy. And I'm going to clean them up a little bit. Just using concealer. And then a damp beauty blender to blend all the concealer out and soak up most of the product. And then the look is complete. Thank you guys. See you next time. Bye.